Hi guys, this is Tracy Newman from the Navigators Tarot, here to bring you a feminine reading. We'll have a look and see what's going on with the feminines at the moment. Feminine energies. Feminine energies this week are about, rest, recuperation. A lot of us have been going through a lot of the denser energies, removing a lot of the denser energies out of our physiological structure. And as I've said before, this is actually happening for a lot of us. And literally it's the feminines who are leading the way at the moment. And it's literally about moving away from the 3D matrix world, but removing a lot of the denser, darker energies through our physiological structure. So a lot of us will come down with colds, that sort of thing, especially around the heart center here. And it's literally about clearing out the muck from our lungs and getting rid of all of that as we move out of these dense energies into a higher frequency. A lot of us are actually also too getting a lot of ringing in the ears and sleepless nights. That sort of thing will be occurring for a lot of us. As we move out of these denser energies into these high frequencies, we'll begin to hear those frequencies come through. Fortune's wheel, and there's a greater communication too with the higher source presence and all that is, the God presence within, but also to that connection to source, which is for the higher sun down into the inner sun, down into the central sun, that connection all the way through. That is source. That is where we actually get our sustenance from. There's been a lot of solar flare activity from the sun, which has also been hitting us, which is also helping us to shift a lot of these darker, denser energies out and moving some of these higher frequencies in. Also yesterday too, I was sitting with a friend yesterday and looking at our teacups. We often read our tea leaves. She actually found a demon in my cup. I thought, where's this demon from? I'm not really sure what's going on here. But what I did pick up is that a lot of, even as the denser, darker energies are being removed through our cellular structure, the earth is also going through a massive amount of change, removing darker, denser energies out of the earth plane. And so a lot of I've removed demonics and things from the past, in the past from the earth plane that have been there for a millennia that are now time to move on. I've also, like in the past, had to do that sort of work, on every sort of level. So what's actually happening in the cosmos is literally an expansion. And with all of that, it's kind of like removing a lot of the denser, darker energies are moving out. And look, I've had to do it also in the past as a mediator for the dark ETs that are wanting to come over into the light side, into the benevolent. I've come across benevolent ETs, darker ETs. I've been a mediator for, the darker entities wanting to come into the lighter energies, sorry. And so that sort of thing is occurring on every level. People are shifting and moving on the earth plane, but it's also happening on every level. So I've just seen so much over the years between benevolent ETs, darker ETs. I've worked with archangels and demonics, all that sort of stuff. And people say, like I've had a lot of Christians. I've heard a lot of Christians say that ETs are just demons. In my personal experience, I'm not sure that is true, because I've come across benevolent ETs, the darker ETs wanting to come over to the light side, and also removing demonics from the earth plane with the help of archangels and Jesus Christ and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not really sure about that. Look, I've found myself in cockpits of some sort of different spacecraft. I don't even know what it is. Literally been up close and personal with in the 3D with ETs, and so I don't get that. That's been my own personal experience, and I can only go from that. So I'm not sure about anything about what the Christians say, what the Bible says. I don't really don't know, but I can only go by my own personal experiences. So, and why I'm alluding to all of this is because there is this change that's happening, and as within, so without. And I've also had the experience of leaving the matrix and seeing that there literally is no one here but me. And so when you see that, and you realize that everything is a projection of yourself anyway, that it's all one and the same. So, it's how we interpret everything and how everything is interpreted by whatever else, whatever our physical makeup or physiological makeup and energetic makeup, is projecting. So I have really no idea, and I don't even know why I'm going on about this, but I really do think it's because there are these changes that are occurring. They're happening on an inner level, but they're also happening in our projected world as well. And so, that's right, because I went back to the demon in the cup. So yes, so the earth grids will be going through massive amounts of change. So a lot of those old structures that have been trapped in that earth plane, in these grids, literally are being shifted and moved out. And I guess it manifests as demonics, darker entities, da-da-da-da-da-da, Anyway, I don't know. So, but as everything is just a projection of us, it's actually just all happening within. Okay. 9 of air. So literally everything is changing. 2 of cups, love energies between 2 people. As I've said before, there are unions that are going on between the divine masculine, divine feminine within, and then it actually has a projected response from that if you have a divine counterpart, and then transformation. So we are going through these massive amounts of transformation. So, the demons in the earth plane are being removed. And, as I've said before in the past, a lot of the darker ETs are coming over onto the lighter side. But I think also, too, there is this shift that's going on. And it's not just those that are on the earth plane. It's literally everything. It's like this expansion of frequency and energy. And it's like a rubber band basically being pulled back and then let go. So yes, there's this wonderful expansion that is occurring for everyone, not only on the earth plane, but on every level. We finish with the 9 of cups, which is literally about moving into emotional independence and knowing who you are on every level. And that's the feminine. She's loving herself right now, moving out of those horrible flat energies from the last couple of weeks. But, that is necessary for transformation as we move out of those denser energies into the higher frequencies. Oh, geez. Oh, sorry, I've digressed. But it all kind of made some sort of sense, I hope. Okay, all right. Anyway, I have to go. I'll see you anon. Bye for now.